Hello, hello, everybody.
Welcome. We're doing some more of Devil May Cry.
Yes.
Trisha's going to be playing, and then if it's, hard, I guess I'll be playing.
That's usually how it goes
Or if
with
it's
any game.
Or if it's, annoying, right? if the run back is...
If I need a break.
Yeah.
First things first, I have to refresh my memory and remind myself how to even play the game, because it's already been too long.
One of the bumpers, and then, forward and Y is the stinger. One of the lock-on button, for the aim gun button.
Sure. That's all I need to know. I got this.
Yeah, you just spam that, and you should be good.
Parted memento.
Right, I got that.
That sounds cool.
Notify the
The memento is parted.
Discord.
Okay, so X does nothing. Y is a sword.
Yergy.
Ah, okay. Oh yes, I forgot. I can't control the camera in this game. Tragically. Ooh. Puppy! Do we have a puppy?
We do have a puppy.
Oh, it's a puppy! It's a puppy! He wants to get bit by me.
My pet's no good.
His pet's no good. You want to get bit by me instead?
You're so mean, Googie.
Aww.
I'm the designated petter. It is I.
I can't play a game if I'm petting you, you cutie. You're so funny. Why don't you lay down? Huh? Why don't you lay down on the couch? Hey, Quantum Weasel, welcome to chat. I am petting the dog, which you can only see half of because he's so close to the camera. He's so cute though. The other half of him is very cute. Trust me.
You're cute. I gotta post it in the Discord.
Okay. Oh.
Live now.
So, this level has gotten a bit dark. I don't know why, but we'll find out together once I recall. Oh. Oh, magic mirror.
We have a viewer on
Do I have to
mobile.
go through there, or hey Gabe, what's going on?
And or just me watching my own stream on mobile. Okay.
Trying to remember what I was doing last. It put me at the start of the mission, right? So
Good.
why would it want me to go to a completely other map? Oh, well. Okay. Go back. Hey, David. Good to know the sound is working. Okay. I'm confused. I do not hear the game. I think the volume is just super low. Let me fiddle with it a little bit. Also, not really doing much, so it's yeah, 50%, is that, fine?
Are you retired?
Oh yeah, that's right. Exit is how you get out of the... Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really hear the game either, so it's probably just the volume.
Yeah, I turned it up a little bit. What does it want me... Does it want me to just go back?
Oh. Got some Mario action going on.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I was supposed to go through there. Okay. Go through the door, I guess. Ooh, cinematic. What the fuck is that? Is it eel? Robo-eel. With Wolverine powers.
Have we
fuck.
seen this part before?
Oh god! They're not electric at all!
Ice eels.
This fucked up.
You're trying to get to the final palace in Zelda 2. I am unfamiliar entirely with Zelda. As into fantasy as I am, I never played Zelda.
Ah, man. Alright, well, I was a little bit unprepared for them. So I'm gonna give that another shot. Can I guess there was no spot to buy more yellow orbs, so I just gotta go with it.
The moon really adds a layer to this.
Ugh.
You know, I have mostly...
Oh, damn.
I have mostly not really decided what I want to do with space in in my fantasy thing, but it really does add a lot. I mean, I think the moon is so... The moon is so, like, central to, like, mythology and everything. I feel like I would have to have a moon.
You can have lots of moons.
Yeah, I'm not sure, like... I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Because, like, that's not the moon, you know? Like, that's not the normal moon, but it looks cool. And in the Elder Scrolls, they have, like, 2 moons, I think? One really big one, and then one smaller one. It's one of those things where, like...
I wish I could see their health bars.
If I was making a game instead of a book, you know, and I had, like, a team, I would be like, alright, spaceman, make a space. And make it cool. And, like, you know, just, like, pick one.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know, because there's different terms that we use that, like a winter moon... You know, because like the sky kind of looks different in the winter. Something like, but like, what if you had multiple moons, and like they changed, like they're rotating around, and they take like 3/4 of a year to get all the way around. So you have.
Gabe was saying, surprised you haven't delved into the Zelda series, considering you like fantasy.
I know it is surprising. I wanted to play.
You played. Didn't you play Majora's Mask?
I think I touched the controller for a total of like 3 seconds.
Okay.
But it still looked really cool. And then I was like,
you didn't like the chibi ones. That's
I was like,
that's how they started off.
They started off with like pixel graphics of Mario.
Yeah, but they were kind of stylized to be like the big heads and everything, and you didn't like those.
I mean, I guess, but it's so long ago. It's hard to say that that's like
the reason.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to claim that that's like a real like real strict design edict. But anyway, I played I watched Majora's Mask and I was like, oh, this is super cool. Then I was like, when the new Zelda comes out, I want to get that. Was my declaration or whatever. Then the next Zelda that came out was it was like, I think it was Wind Waker or something. It's some game where like everybody loves it, but it's chibi, and I, much like Melee James, where he was like, I didn't like anything as a kid that wasn't like, that felt like it was targeted towards kids. Like, I kind of felt the same way, but I didn't feel that with like Teen Titans exactly, or X-Men or something.
Stop shooting me.
But the cheaty stuff did feel very like kiddie. And like, I know like gameplay wise, that's like super good or something. Probably Wind Waker you're thinking of.
Yeah, Wind Waker's pretty chibi.
What's that? What's that guy in Majora's? Or it's in all the Zelda games. It's like a fat guy. Like it's a race, or they're fat and they like these fat brown like. Oh, I don't know what they're like.
What their actual...
I don't know what they're called, but you can get a mask where you turn into them. Pretty sure.
Really? They black-faced Link?
Well, they're brown. They're not. It's not like Jinx.
Man, I am struggling with these guys.
Gorons, yeah. I said Goro or whatever. There was like...
Oh, I killed one of them.
I made someone laugh like so hard they like fell over one time because there was like this really mean girl, and I said she looked like a Goro from Zelda, and this guy like collapsed laughing. He was like dying. But I knew I said it wrong, but yeah, she did though. she looked rough. Some people like they're just super ugly, and then they.
I would have described them as rock people rather than brown, but I still understood.
Well, like I don't know, the graphics are pretty rough on the N64. I have no idea. Like, I just remember the faces. Let's see. Well, the Wikipedia describes them as muscular, so you have muscles. Man, they're showing all this like shitty cell shaded Zelda. What is this? Fucking garbage. What's with the graphics in Zelda
Ah,
games.
man, I wish it would let me lock on to the right guy that I actually want to kill.
Damn, there's not a lot of flattering designs of these guys. None of this really looks like exactly what I remember. But then again, I was like a child.
God damn. How'd you hit me with so many fucking shots behind a door frame?
But yeah, I was convinced that in the new Smash, right? And by new Smash, I mean Melee. I remember.
New Smash at the time.
Yeah, I remember. I don't think anyone has ever been more hyped for a game than Super Smash Bros. Melee. Everybody was.
Hello, Bazabuzzle. Oh
Hey,
my
welcome.
goodness.
Yeah, this
I
is.
lost all my health.
This is in fact Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yeah, when the new Melee was coming out, there was like one screen, like it was Bowser's leg kicking
I should have
down.
got all my health back, but I didn't. I want a referee.
You just keep taunting and. Oh, there you go. You can activate Devil Trigger now.
Does Devil Trigger heal?
Yeah.
I think we did discuss that last time.
Yeah. I think it also heals while you're hitting, but I'm not sure. Just grenade launching people. Anyway, there was a screen of Bowser's leg like kicking down or flailing or something, and I was like, that's for sure a Goron from Zelda. So clearly that's Link, and he can use different masks to transform into different things. And I was so convinced Link was gonna have the mask, but I was debating with my brother which masks he would have.
Oh yeah, they just keep on coming. No, stop.
And we were like, is he gonna have the fish one? And my brother was like, no, that would like make the rating. It would make the rating bad because that's so dark and edgy. Fish mask, because I don't know.
Show the gem with the moonlight.
I think in the game it's supposed to be the mask of like a dead guy, so like when you put it on, you go like, oh, but I don't know. And my brother was like, oh, I hope it has. It's one with it's like a conical mouth. I think it shoots something, like it shoots fire, maybe.
That sounds about right. Ooh, man, look how cinematic we're getting here. Oh, fuck!
And that's the benefit of these horrible camera angles.
I hate this. I can't change the camera angle. Strange powers in front of me. I've got to find a way to defeat the dragon. That's a dragon?
It must be because you're interacting with the door.
That's not a door. It's an invisible wall, I guess. Okay. Is it telling me to turn around? Guess there's nowhere else to go.
When the lightning flashes...
Power of the dragon has control over it now. It can't be moved. What? Couldn't possibly move this handle. Yeah. Fucking power of the dragon, man.
Deku nuts. Okay, Deku scrub, yeah. So my brother wanted one of those. I forget what I wanted. I don't remember.
does it want me to do? Well, how do I power of the dragon? Alright, chat, look up a guide for me.
I think David Myers is going, oh, hey, double axle over there. Goron mask. Oh, man. Double axle over here on the monitor. I didn't make big enough. Give me all the answers. Cell shaded one, I don't know what it was. It's one of the newer ones where it's like open world and everyone loves it. I don't know what I was looking at, but it was like hard to see because everything kind of blends together. But welcome to the Rumble chat, Double Axle.
Okay, so I can't open this door because there's a round hole in the center, and it's not for what you're thinking.
That's at the wrong height for that.
Mm-hmm. It says it's not for that, Adam. Get your mind out of the gutter.
You have to spit a Deku nut in there.
It's what?
To be fair, the bunny hood does appear in the game. You know, true facts. I had no idea that was from Zelda, to be honest.
I gotta go this way. There's nowhere else to go. But, like, where, though? I can't use this. Because the power of the dragon has control over it. Whatever that means. Oh, hey. There's something written. The confronter of the path, Pluto's dragon. Prove your bravery with your sword, and the dragon will fall in its own flame. That's it? All I gotta do is hit it with my sword? No, apparently not. Gotta find a way to do that. Oh, what the fuck? I'm brave! Ow.
Great to see you too, Double Axle.
Oh, it lets me jump up. Fuck. Ah!
Strange powers confronted you.
Yeah, I get it. Fucking stop.
Sounds like you have to play tennis with its fire and your sword. Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there a deflection thing that I don't know about?
Well, let me read this. Oh god! Ow!
Yeah, is there a parry or something?
If there is, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Like maybe you're supposed to parry the... Oh wait, maybe stand behind that thing.
Ooh. Easier said than done. It's said with the sword, though. Huh. It does block the shot, funny enough. It's just like probably not what they had in mind. Ooh. Oh, come on.
So what's the lore with your username, Mr. Double Axle?
It looks like there's a platform there. Why won't it let me jump on it?
Because in my thinking, everything has like 2 axles, right? Like all cars have 2 axles, and then it's like those big trucks that have like more, I guess.
Hey, you can't go through walls. That's not fair.
Yeah, call a judge.
It's
Report him for cheating.
I'm taunting at this fucking dragon. Come and get me.
How's
Oh, what's it? You have a dragon. I don't have any skin anymore.
I'm very skeptical that that's actually a dragon, you know?
Yeah. so confusing.
you...
I don't get the invisible wall thing. What's up with the invisible wall?
Can you jump on the translucent platform?
That's what I was trying to do. And then if I hit the invisible wall.
Can you jump directly at the...
I tried. You don't believe me.
Okay.
Look. See?
Alright. It's a cool shot.
It's a cool shot. There's your desktop wallpaper, people. At least it paused on a cool shot. Okay, so there's gotta be something else it wants me to do. But what? What? Ow. Oh, God. They didn't give me enough hints. Chat, you're supposed to play the game for me. We're your backseat gaming now. I wish it would let me move the camera around so I could see what the fuck was happening, but no. Can't have nice things.
It's gotta be dynamic.
Gotta be dynamic. What's this hole? Can I go? No, that's just a window. Fuck. They're just trying to be cinematic and cool.
So wait, block with your sword?
How do I block?
I don't know. Try the lock-on button.
Well, that's double trigger. That's a map for some reason.
What's the aim button?
This is the aim is the bumper.
Okay, so aim.
Uh-huh.
And then press X. Okay. All right, aim. And press A.
Oh, press A. A is just making me jump.
Okay.
Ow.
Now.
It's an interesting jump. I'll give it that. Well, come on. It used to block it. Now it's not.
Why don't you go someplace safe while we're doing this?
This is someplace safe.
Yeah, but
it's just sometimes doesn't work for some reason.
Why don't you go out on that balcony where there's that plaque you can't read?
Well, sometimes he hits me here too.
Okay, well just don't stand by the wall. All right, so aim, and hit Y. Okay, aim and hit B. Is it X and B or shoot?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hit that thing that blocks the shot? You tried that, right? That slightly tilted thing. Like you can't hit it to make it face directly parallel, can you?
I hit the thing. It didn't do anything.
Oh, Faggot Slayer is trying to raid. So, you type...
Sorry, he's talking about the Rumble chat.
Yeah.
I realize that sounds very strange out of context, but that's their username.
So you type raid like this. Oh, invalid command. Shit. It won't let me type it. Raid. Put dashes in between. So you /raid. Yeah. Like that. And then you hit space, and then you paste the URL to my stream, and then you hit enter. And then it'll probably not work the first time, because that's the Rumble Classic. And then you just do it again, and it works the second time every time.
Who was the genius who decided to put random invisible walls here?
I don't know, but we should whine his name like people do with Miyazaki. Who is the... Because it's a famous guy who worked on Devil May Cry, right? Like he's some
now
genius.
it's not even blocking it. Am I hitting him? Does this work? I don't think it is working.
Oh, is it actually damaging him?
I don't think so.
It's making a hit sound, though.
It is, but I don't know if it just always does that. Because it wanted me to do something with the sword. I just don't know what... Oh, it's hitting the invisible wall. Or something.
Oh, is that what's...
I think that's what the dinging is. I think it's hitting the invisible wall.
Oh, and you type that in your own chat, not my chat. Hideki Kamiya. Kamiya!
Is that from something?
That's the guy who is the designer. So, whenever you have a complaint, you just direct it directly at the director, Hideki Kamiya.
Alright, guys. You got any more ideas for me?
Swing your sword at the fire.
I already swung my sword at the fire.
Do it better. It did.
It did?
Yes. It actually worked while you were looking at chat.
So inconsistent.
I think I did. Well, I guess we'll see. I don't see a raid. Usually it has like a ship that shows up in chat.
Is it done? No.
You know, it's funny. Like the other night, what's his name? Das Nello was like trying to figure out how to raid you, and was having so much trouble.
That's twice. I have to do this 3 times? Okay.
There you go.
Rule of threes and whatnot. But why is there an invisible wall? Why is the dragon so powerful to put up invisible walls?
I don't know.
And control this random handle thing.
Control that lever.
It's in control of the dragon now. What the fuck that means? Oh, really?
Insane.
This feels so awkward. Okay.
Insane, action-packed. Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. We don't know for sure.
It's kind of crazy that his character is like, yeah, man, I'm super cool. But then
He is super cool.
But then most of the game is these like weird puzzles.
Yeah, man, puzzles.
Like this guy and Indiana Jones could like be in a game together.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Fuck you. God. Just because I'm impatient doesn't mean I deserve to lose. Oh, come on, jump. Oh.
You know, it'd be really funny if they did the.
Even if I can see the platforms, I still suck at this. But why does the jump button sometimes now work? It's probably just because they programmed some like finicky walk off the ledge thing. Oh god, it sucks so bad.
Oh, Faggot Slayer has raided the stream. Welcome raiders. Or I guess welcome cameras over there.
Welcome.
Willkommen, yeah. That's such a crazy username. You don't even have to use the numbers on Rumble. You could just have your name.
That's the
spell that out.
Oh shit, dude. Is there anything else over here? No, there's nothing else over here. It's just the Quicksilver.
You can just jump right in front of the Quicksilver. Also, welcome, pharmacist, over in the YouTube chat.
Why would they have platforms then? I feel lied to.
right in front of the Quicksilver. What is what's?
I just picked up the Quicksilver.
Oh.
I just didn't have to do any of that platforming, is what he was saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's fine. I'm okay. Die. Die. There. I will put it in the round hole.
Is YouTube gonna get mad if I keep on saying faggot slayer?
Who cares?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's kind of like a crazy. It's a very clever username because you gotta know what's going on with that stream, right? Like,
yeah, back in the day when like usernames actually mattered because it would pique curiosity.
Yeah, it took the streamer who's rating so long to figure it out because he was like drunk out of his mind, and then like his roommates were like helping him figure out how to raid.
Man, this dude just did a whole dance.
And then
He's about to transform.
when the raid finally worked, they were like, ooh, 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 like up until it cut off. So I was like, all right, well, I have to stay around for the raid now. But then I saw the username and I was like, okay, well, even if I wasn't sticking around, I'd have to know what's going on Faggot Slayer's channel.
Oh, come on. Where are you?
So this is like
Bang, 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 pull my devil trigger.
Virgil, but he's like picked up Soul Edge. Or I guess this is the first game, so this is how you're introduced to Virgil?
Oh, I died. I wasn't supposed to do that. Alright. Give that another try.
Hey, Ashelon, what's going on? We just got raided by Faggot Slayer.
Oh shit, do I have to load all the way to the beginning? Ah.
Well, now you know what to do with the dragon, so. I know.
Well, this game does make me feel extra edgy.
Yeah, that's how they make you angry. They give you shitty puzzles, and then it makes you
They
like.
make you depressed in real life.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, I have to beat the fucking ice eel Wolverine things. No.
That sucks.
Nobody expects their powers to be ice. Ow. They just get a free shot. No fear.
It's also crazy.
Whoop.
It's also crazy, by the way, that it's a female streamer named Faggot Slayer with only like, I mean, I don't know what like the Twitch or whatever is, but it's only like 19, 20 like followers or something. It feels like you're destined for stardom with that name.
Shit. Oh, I thought he was dead for a second there, but he wasn't. Now he's dead. Deserved. Nice. Hey, I'm on very well. Welcome to chat. Human very well?
Yeah, I guess so.
Haman?
Maybe it's like a guy,
Human.
like an alien pretending.
Oh
to
yes,
be...
a human.
He's like, yes, I human very well. Nothing to see here.
Only the best human.
Yeah, it's written in the prophecy. Although I don't know, maybe your Twitch name isn't like destined for greatness. Because I assume on Twitch your name is not Faggot Slayer.
Oh no, it didn't let me shoot. Oh god, stop it.
Use Ifrit on the frosts? Oh.
Too late. I would like the record to show I did not use Ifrit, so therefore I actually beat it on hard mode. And
yeah, it's
I'm actually very good at the game.
Yeah, it's a challenge run.
Yeah, challenge run.
Can I beat pick up those orbs before they disappear? Make me anxious. Can I beat Devil May Cry as a bee only using Stinger?
Absolutely. I mean, maybe you can't, but I can. I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna do it. Oh fuck! I'm gonna really do it this time. Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, it's Free Comet.
Hey, what's up, Free Comet?
I was just watching a Free Comet over here is a video game man.
Never.
Video game making man. I was just watching a video by Dino Storm or something. It's like another
Oh man, I missed it by like a millisecond.
indie game dude, and he was talking about the launch of his first game. He collected 400 emails of YouTubers or influencers.
Oh my god.
And then sent out 400 emails with the Steam key.
Damn. That is some dedication.
I mean, that's what they tell you to do with, like, when you self-publish a book. They're like, you have to get like as many bloggers as you can. They don't say 400, but like get as many bloggers as you can and send them out emails. And like I got my hands on this like list of all writing blogs in the world.
The issue with doing that is of course people might report your email or whatever, and then you'll get blocked.
I wrote personalized emails to every single one.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm like reaching out to somebody to like review my thing, I'll do a personalized email, of course. But like if you're just sending out a bunch of emails all at once to a bunch of random YouTubers.
Yeah, I think the response rate might have been like... I got like 3 bloggers to respond, and I think I sent out maybe 60 emails. It is an exhausting process.
It's very tiresome, yes. I'm one of the few people who will, in fact, take money to review your comics, guys.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It's not... Do I just already have it in my inventory? I didn't even need to do that? What the fuck, game? How am I supposed to know how you work?
Developing is challenging, but dealing with marketing on top of it is a pain.
Okay. I had to do this first. Okay. Gotcha. I'm an idiot. I forgot to do this part.
Okay.
Because I didn't turn around. I just went forward in the direction that the camera was pointing. Like an idiot. Okay.
Everyone calls me Savage. It's an abbreviated version of my full name. Oh, Savage. Savage Woodsticks. Savage Woodsticks.
Oh fuck! Come on.
It's not bad.
Why is it not working now?
That's
I just did this flawlessly last time. Now it's like, actually, no. No, we don't want you to do it now. What the fuck?
My buddies and I decided to go to the Quartermaster Simulator
this.
over funeral home.
Why is it not working now? Why does the jump button only occasionally work?
There's like a lower level? Yeah.
What the fuck are you saying? What are you talking about?
Well, now you're in a pit there. Yeah, like that's...
You hear that, right? The jump button just randomly not working?
I do, but there's a pit there, so like if you're jumping from the pit, you're not gonna make it up.
I'm not on the pit.
Okay.
I'm on a platform above the pit.
Yeah, that's what... Well, you were asking what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about.
It's just not working. What? I'm not
pressing...
I'm not even pressing forward, and he just walks off the ledge.
So, like... You want me to... I think I see what to do.
Well, can you explain it
Yeah,
with words?
push against the wall. Like, jump when you're not... Jump from there, and then once you're jumping, push towards the wall, and then you kind of... You, like, do a jump off the wall in this game. Like, you, like, spin off the wall, kind of. Like, you have, like, a wall climb thing. It's just, like, awkward, but...
Well, like, last time it just worked, and now it's not working.
Yeah, like, just... Yeah, see... So yeah, Free Comment is going with Quartermaster Simulator over Funeral Home Simulator. An interesting choice. That's actually kind of fun, it sounds like. Keep track of all these guns and stuff in the armory, and then... Or I guess, like, modern Quartermasters, they, like, hand out, like, sleeping bags and stuff, right? Like, it's more than just swords and whatever, and guns. That's interesting. That could be a fun sort of thing. You can have, like, a bunch of voice acting in that. Or is it just gonna be, like, text? Gonna be, like, a sci-fi setting. Okay, that sounds fun.
Nice, nice. Come on. Put the books away now. Nice. Oh shit, I'm gonna die though, aren't I? I don't have any health.
It'll be fine. Just bang,
shit.
Just bang, bang, bang on my devil trigger.
Bang, bang, bang. I should have filled up all my shit before entering this room, but I'm stupid. Mundus.
This guy's a straight up Power Ranger villain.
I love the dance before he essentially just takes off his mask.
Voice acting is expensive. I know a couple good ones, but trouble is if you have one character voice acted, you got you voice act the rest of them.
Well, how many characters you got in total?
Yeah.
There's some people who will do super cheap voice acting.
I mean, maybe they'll do super cheap voice acting for you.
No. Even people who don't know me will do, like, because they're just looking to get out there. I mean, like, I find voice actors who straight up are like, will do projects for free, just for experience. What the fuck? How'd he do so much damage?
Nightmare main. No brain, no, no aim. Must be Nightmare main.
Oh, fuck. Must be Nightmare Aim. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just curious how, we just voted on the concept, so we still need to figure it out. Yeah, I can imagine voice acting being a bit
The
much.
swords are so cool, though.
Well,
At least I still have yellow orbs. Wish I had more.
well, at least you didn't have to use them on the ice eel guys. Oh, I guess you have full double trigger now.
I guess I do.
Winky. Yeah, I'm just curious, like how you make a game like that, like fun. Like, do you make it like a one of those games where it's all like text and then you read everything out?
Mundus.
And then everyone's coming to the quartermaster with like funny problems and you have to solve them. Yeah, it's gonna be text. That makes sense. You also need to worry about audio quality and stuff too. Yeah, because everyone's gonna have a different mic.
Well, usually I think if you're hiring people who like do voice acting,
We're taking inspiration from Papers, Please.
because like a lot of voice actors, especially after COVID, just like fucking stop it, just started doing their work from home, so they had to get good equipment and whatnot.
That's a good point. That makes everybody kind of more
Why
versatile.
is this fight is so fucking hard?
Not versatile. It makes people more capable as contractors. Oh, that camera angle is unexcusable. What the fuck is that?
How the fuck am I supposed to win when he does that much damage and I only heal for like an itty bitty bit?
I don't know.
I'm fucking dead, man. Well, I can't buy any orbs right now because I can't upgrade anything. I'm stuck in this level. I don't know how to win.
So we're taking inspiration from Papers, Please. My buddy's played it, but I haven't yet, so I need to do it for research. That's a good idea. I also... Papers, Please, from my understanding, I haven't played it, but its success comes from good writing. So make sure that you have a
Good
writer.
writing.
Yeah. Make sure you have someone that can do that.
Also, make sure it's not derivative.
Yeah. Don't wanna emulate too closely.
You have to take inspiration from multiple different sources, you know? It's the same thing with doing art, really. They say don't just, like if you're gonna make a Power Ranger, don't just take from the Power Rangers. Take from a bunch of different things. Make it unique. It's one of the complaints that you can give to a lot of indie superheroes is that they're all essentially wearing the same exact spandex outfit. They don't look unique. It's just the same spandex outfit with, like, colors in different spots. You know? So a lot of indie superheroes don't stand out at all.
Sometimes they go too hard into... There's the enemy.
Yeah.
Sometimes people can go too hard into trying to be unique. And then it'll be like a guy with trip pants and a trench coat and like 18th century like blouse or a shirt. And he's got like an eye patch and like...
if it fits the character, I don't care.
He's got the...
oh, fuck.
He's got like the harmonica
Kill all these
necklace
guys.
in his mouth.
Don't
Like,
let me leave. Leave me alone.
and then a monocle, like... And then at some point you're like, alright, you're trying too hard to be unique. Maybe you should just chill out. But...
the character, don't look too much like another character, etc., etc.
My buddy's gonna be the writer. He's not like a professional writer or anything, but it's our first project, so it is what it is. Fair enough. I mean, if it's something that he's passionate about getting better at, then you're set, because he might start off bad, but he'll get good.
Just remember, if he's a bad writer, we're all gonna judge him.
Yeah. Yeah, like if it's bad writing and when I play it, I'm gonna be like, yeah.
That sentence is fucked up.
Yeah, the sentence is fucked up. Like,
grammar mistakes. What a noob.
So make sure it's someone who wants to be good at writing, not someone who's like, writing is easy.
Yeah, never hire on a writer who says writing is easy. Oh god. I don't know how to win.
Does that mean you want me to try?
Do you want to try? Do you feel like you can win?
I mean, yeah. It doesn't,
you can practice with the movesets outside of the...
It doesn't seem super hard, but...
it's just he does so much fucking damage.
And then left trigger is devil trigger?
It's the right bumper that you aim and do your stinger
Right
thing.
bumper I aim?
Yes.
Okay.
I know, it's a little weird, but...
And then left trigger is the devil trigger?
Left trigger's map, I think. I
Alright.
usually just press all the triggers and bumpers to do devil
Alright.
trigger.
I see how we're doing this. Alright, wish me luck. Fuck.
Cool. Block, nerd.
Okay, you're right, that is now.
Told you. You wouldn't expect it to be math, but it is. God damn, you were going super aggro. He didn't even bring out his swords yet.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, don't die.
Fuck.
Nah, too late. You had a good rhythm, though.
Yeah. I died quicker than you, but I got his health lower. A candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Oh.
That is what they say.
Gonna be taking a lot of inspiration from Helldivers and Catch-22. I have not read Catch-22. Catch-22? It's Catch-22? Catch-21.
Specifically Helldivers, not Starship Troopers.
From what I've seen from like the trailer and stuff, Helldivers writing seems to be...
Watch Starship Troopers. Well, you don't have to watch it. It's a book.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be taking inspiration from Helldivers, you should watch the first Starship
The original,
Trooper.
yeah. Right.
The book is very different.
The director tried to make it into a parody, or some sort of commentary, some sort of really gay commentary, right?
Yeah.
And then that's what Helldivers is inspired by. It's inspired by the commentary on the actual source material and not the source material.
Yeah. Oh, remember the Fire Fists are the thing that's supposed to be good for this.
Yeah. That's not...
Starship Troopers is essentially this guy's like love letter to integralism, this ideology out of Brazil, which is like this.
How do I exit to the main menu again? God, everything is so confusing.
Exit.
No, that's how you exit this because it's just stupid.
So what about right bumper all the way to the right? Like in that menu. Exit.
Yeah, it's just...
No. Go to exit. Then go down. It doesn't let you go down to mission?
No.
Like you can't press down in that menu?
You see me pressing down.
With the joystick?
I know, it's confusing. It doesn't matter.
Reset?
Sure.
Quit mission, yeah. My other buddy's gonna be lead programmer because he's way better at programming than me. I'm a jack of multiple trades though, so I'll find something to do. Good position to be, very versatile. Catch-22 is one of my favorite books. It's not often you find classical literature that makes you laugh so hard you cry. Yeah, you know, I haven't read Catch-22. My brother had to read it for school, but I never did, so I just never ended up reading it. That seems like one of those things I might just like listen to on audiobook.
Yeah, I've never read it either. What's it about?
So on the back of the book, the summary is that if you go on X number of missions, you're deemed insane and unfit for service, and then if you refuse to go for a mission, you're deemed insane and unfit for service. So you're damned if you do and damned if you don't, so there's like no way out. That was what my brother explained to me very long time ago when I was like elementary school, so cyberbully.
What's up, cyberbully?
Welcome, cyberbully. Yeah, so Starship Troopers, the book, is essentially a love letter to integralism, this like rainbow fascism out of Brazil, which is like, it's like a not race specific fascism. So like, you're, it's like militarism. So your morals are kind of like related to whether or not you're willing to die for your country, and it doesn't have to do with like skill. It's just the willingness to die is what makes you...
It's like the belief that your military service will make you a better person or more informed on the world and how it works, etc.
So it's not actually being more informed. So for example, if you're familiar with like 40K, deep striking is like a concept where they like slam you out of a cannon down on the planet and then you deploy and fight. They do that in Starship Troopers, and when he's in the tube, he thinks about all the ways that he could die. without ever getting to fight, and his death would be essentially random. But it's the willingness to get in the tube that makes him worthy of voting.
This is so fucking retarded. I hate these fucking eels. Every single time I fucking miss. It's so fucking random.
You can only go home if you're crazy, but if you want to go home, you're acting in your own interests and aren't crazy. Okay.
I gotta be honest, just that alone, you make this sound like this book sucks. Like this is not like a good selling point by any means. This sounds like a horrible read.
Well, so the expression is it's a catch-20.
I understand the meaning of catch-22, but
But that's
that being the only thing that I'm going by for what this book is about is terrible.
I don't know. I don't know. I think Starship Troopers, like the book, it's, I don't know. There's a couple books out there, and I suspect this may be true of Catch-22, although you said it was very funny and so well written, right? But there's some books that are better as a summary than actually sitting there and reading through it. I'll explain the plot of a book to someone and they're like, "Oh, that sounds really good." And I was like, "It wasn't. It was bad." It'd be some some archaic.
You want to fight the eels so I can give my hand a break?
Sure. So frustrating. Where's the... Thank you for the tips, everyone. Yeah, you good at Devil Arms? Hey, Joseph Choi. Catch-22 is one of my top 10 favorite books. Okay. Maybe I'll have to give it a shot. What to play after Zelda 2? Oh, congrats on beating Dark Link. Oh, I don't know. For free, there's the demo for The Last Guy that Cavolt Games released. But yeah, so Starship Troopers, the book, it spends a lot of time talking about integralism, and it's kind of boring. They go to great lengths to make sure that you know that it's a multiracial paradise. Which is not exactly what happened. Oh, wow. Not exactly what happened with Brazil, as it turns out, but... The book, the end of the book is them looking out a window them looking at a window at the different ships and making sure that they name a ship from every single like ethnicity.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weird things in Starship Troopers.
And like the girl that he falls in love with isn't
bald.
Yeah, she's bald, right? She's not a whore in the book though. And the friend dies off screen. He doesn't.
Doesn't stick around to the end.
Yeah, he wanted to work in intelligence, and he did work in intelligence. Then he died, or he wanted to work in research, and he died in research. And they don't have psychics in the books. The guy who finds the queen at the end, he can just hear really good. It's very stupid. The little bit of combat that you get in the book is pretty interesting. How they fight with jetpacks and stuff. But the characters were kind of weak. They was very like contrived, like or maybe it's not contrived. Maybe nobody else did this, but it was kind of like very lazily going like, oh, like his commander's like, we don't care if you survive. Your suit is the only thing that matters. But he's like a sundry or whatever. Like he's like he really does care, but
Aww.
like they explain what the fact that he cares and like everything like it's just all.
He secretly loved you all along.
But it's like it's all front loaded in the same paragraph, so it's not like so he's just being a guy demotivating his like men for no fucking reason before he shoots them into a doom cannon where they're gonna like potentially just evaporate in space. But yeah. And then the author also has an entire chapter, or maybe multiple chapters, devoted to like corporal punishment being a good idea, but it's not. So Starship Trooper book was fun. I like how they describe how they switch radio channels via some kind of bite sensor in their mouth. Yeah, I don't remember. The combat was interesting. Like when he's actually doing something, it's interesting. They flash back to the classroom a lot, and nice. Damn.
Way too little of health. It wasn't gonna get me anywhere.
I think you got this though.
Ugh, my arm is on fire. The pain. Mundus. Oh, come on, stupid fucking head. Why would they...
Have you ever played Advanced Wars and its sequel? You know, I guess I have to play Advanced Wars, right? It's like a Fire Emblem, but with, like, tanks and stuff. I remember someone at camp had it back in the day. And I was watching them play, and then, like, one of their guys blows up.
Oh, he's doing the sword!
Oh, you just jump, huh? Clever.
Fuck.
Oh, you're alive. Double trigger.
Died immediately upon pressing it. Ugh.
Yeah, it's weird seeing like leftists critiquing Starship Troopers. Like you can look it up in the Wikipedia, all the like Stephen King being like his Stephen King's like critiques of books is almost exclusively incorrect. Like if you ever see a book and it has Stephen King on the back, like giving his thoughts about how it's good, it's a horrible book. He's
not exactly the person to go to when it comes to like, because he's basically the guy who shits at a new idea so often and just like finds whatever sticks.
Yeah. Like, he admits to writing bad books on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, his critique of Starship Troopers was, that it's, like, evil and fascist or something, but, like, I would not describe it as, like, a super-duper Nazi book. It's like a totally, like, parallel kind of like ideology.
Oh, everyone who disagrees with me is Hitler. Ugh.
Yeah, and he also had critiques of like sword and sorcery stuff. He's like, it's the genre for the weak, for weak people that want to have strength fantasies. It's like,
This sounds like something a very weak person would say.
Yeah.
A very weak, fat, old person would say.
Yeah, because like if you've ever read it, it's not really like that. It's like everything seems really hard that Conan does. It doesn't seem like he's really powerful. It's like he just tries really hard. He just works hard to get the stuff. Like one of my favorite parts in a Conan story, I forget which story this is, but the monster is like smashing against the door, gonna break into the room, and he's with like this girl that he's protecting, and then he draws his sword, and then she's like, "Do you think you can really beat that thing?" And he goes, "No." And then she's like, "Well, then why are you drawing your sword?" And then the narrator goes like, he drew his sword not because he surged forward to fight, not because he thought he could win, but because it was within his nature to die fighting. And that's why he fights. Like, it's like...
it's one of those nice lines you can put in there when you have a neutral narrator.
Yeah.
Instead of everything being first person.
Yeah, or close third. Like, if you're more passive voice, you get to have moments like that.
Yeah.
And so he gets to put that in there. And I thought that was such a cool concept. It's like, no, he's not going to win, but it's within his nature to die fighting. Like, it's just such a, it's such a badass line, but to me, that doesn't feel powerful exactly. Like, I don't feel like that's a power fantasy. It's like a die honorably fantasy. Like,
it's like a let's go fucking get him type thing.
It's inspirational, but it's not a power fantasy. And so it feels like it's like he hasn't read it, but he looked at the pictures.
If you want examples of actual power fantasies, just read some trash isekai manhwa.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And there's that picture that everybody always critiques of, like, it's Conan, and he's on this, like, there's rocks everywhere, and then there's a woman clinging onto his ankle, right?
Right.
And
she's naked.
Well, she's not naked, but...
She's naked. In one version, anyway. Maybe not in the
I think
cover version, but...
Yeah, she's wearing, like, a
she has
very,
a naked
like...
version.
thin dress. Or thin, like, loincloth thing or something. The, yeah, the...
Man, why do they have to start you all the way from over here? It's so evil.
Torture. You want to pull out your fists?
I want to fist them. I guess I can fist them. Don't wanna, but...
Yeah, you just hit A on that. What was I talking about with Conan?
The cover where she's playing out to his leg.
Yeah, so in the actual story,
it's much darker.
I want to say that's Zuthal of the Dusk. Is that story? He's like fleeing from an army, and they've stopped following him because he went into this like endless desert, and he's protecting this girl who's like a princess or something like that. You can double trigger. You can bang, bang, bang. Nice. And anyway, they describe the desert as being like super, devastatingly deserty, right? It's real bad, real dry, real hot, not a lot of water. They're upset. They're not really upset, but they're gonna like die of thirst, right? And so they're rationing their water, and then he's like, drink until I tell you to stop. And then she drinks, and then he doesn't tell her to stop, but she accidentally drinks the whole thing because she's so thirsty. And then she's like, oh no, you made me drink the whole thing. Why would you do that? Now you're not going to have any water. And he's like, look out at the horizon or whatever, and like, tell me if you see anything. And then he's got his sword out in that picture where she's like clinging to his ankle or whatever, because he's going to cut her head off so she dies painlessly, and he didn't think that she should die thirsty, because there's no hope. They're not going to find any water, and so
it becomes a murder-suicide.
Well, he's gonna wander until he dies, but he's like, she shouldn't die like that. She's already like, the ground itself is too hard for her, like,
She shouldn't die so pathetically.
Well, it's like she's too soft for this world. Like, he describes the ground as being like mean in its like hardness, and how like, it's gonna like tear her skin or whatever. So it's a cool fall.
Come on, man. My arm already is killing me.
Anyway, he doesn't kill her because she sees something in the distance and they go to it, and that's what the story's about. But they but it's not like that picture. Well, it seems like strong or whatever, and it is a certain strength.
Seems like they're about to fuck, but no.
Yeah, he is strong in a way, but it's not like a power fantasy where he gets to bang this chick. Like, no, he's gonna die, she's gonna die, because he's too shitty at like he's not good enough to survive, right? But then by sheer luck they see a city in the distance and they're going to go to it, and then there's a whole adventure about the city, but yeah. But I don't know. People see that image and they don't understand.
They're like, ugh, male fantasy.
Right, but like the male fantasy is not being is the male fantasy is also be better at surviving, so you don't
So you don't have to kill the woman you're with.
Yeah, the male fantasy would be like, I'm gonna dig a hole so deep you're gonna have water for days, bitch. Like, I don't know. Like, it's...
Yeah, it's not as idyllic as people perceive from the outside.
But men also like the story because they would like to have the strength to, you know, be strong in the face of, like, certain doom.
Yeah, they'd like to be strong and courageous like Conan.
Yeah.
But they'd also like to be way smarter than him.
But yeah, like when people say it's a power fantasy, it just sounds like it's like these weak people who resent anyone who wants to do better. Like it's not like if you've actually read the stories, they're not really like a power fantasy.
Yeah.
Very often Conan would die were it not for like certain circumstances. Like he fights a thing and it gives him like a poison where he's like blind and dying, and then this lady finds
like a better weapon I should be using with this guy.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I just assume sword is king.
There's a chapter later in the book called The Eternal City. That's the closest I found to portraying the disillusionment I felt during the COVID era. COVID is like quite a scar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like hearing family members like cheering on people reporting their neighbors for having like social gatherings. There's something about that that's just not cool. You know?
Yeah, it's very backwards.
The Eternal City. Let's see. Apparently Rome is also called the Eternal City. So is this book about Rome? The Eternal City, a history of Rome in maps. The Eternal City, a history of Rome. The Eternal City, Rome, and the... Yeah. Currently, I'm working my way through Journey to the Center of the Earth and Lord of the Rings. Like I switch back and forth. And then I want to read Vril, the Coming Race, because that's like so like influential. It was the first fantasy convention, or no, sorry, first sci-fi convention was dedicated to that book. It was just a book of fans of that. Or it was just a convention of fans of that. That's the first.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Damn.
That's like the godfather of Comic-Con and all the other like nerd conventions. Like that was all related to that. Super well organized, kind of. Or like very intricate anyway. Like the guy was in financial trouble afterwards, so not super well organized, but
on, stop it. Stop it. Oh, fuck. You taunted me. What the fuck?
Damn.
What a little bitch. How is that over so quickly?
I don't know.
I'm so sick of doing this entire level. Fuck you, Nate.
Did you guys check out that interview we did, by the way? That was super
Cult
fun.
Games.
Yeah, Cult Games. Cavalt Games.
Come on. Come on.
Nice. Kicking his ass.
I'm doing my best. He keeps on blocking like a little bitch.
Nice. Nice. Hell yeah.
Ugh. Oh man, I actually managed to get back to full health. How'd that happen?
Kicking the shit out of him, that's how. Nice.
I'm not doing this whole level again, you motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
Ugh.
One combo. Just beat the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah. Massage these godly arms. That's good. Oh, he turned into a bead.
It's a pretty big bead.
Oh, thank you. I think you got something on your forehead. I almost forgot this girl even existed. Can't lie.
She's in the beginning, right?
Yeah, I know, right? She just doesn't really do anything for a long time. I did it! I got the Fallen Angel achievement. Woo! Oh, thanks for making me feel great, game.
D for dastardly cool.
Save. So I never do it again. Next session. Spirit Stone Elixir.
So I was watching this video where this guy, the Water Jet channel, where he's trying to do funny things for wheels instead of, tires. And so...
Whoa!
Oh,
fucking look at me!
he didn't do that in the boss fight.
It would have been useful if he did!
So this is, Trisha's sword, though, isn't it?
Sparta. Its true form! Ah, dude!
The Force Edge. Soul
Fuck yeah!
Edge.
Let's fucking go.
See what they use wheels of.
Alright, time to go to hell.
Yeah, just time check. It's 11:55.
It's time to go to fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We can start winding down.
So yeah, anyway, they use a wheel of cheese instead of a tire for their, car. But
Oh, it's an underwater mission. Fuck.
but like for some reason they decide to use a wheel of Parmesan cheese, and then even weirder, they decide to use Parmigiano Reggiano. And it's like, bro, that's gonna be so expensive.
Huh.
And he shows the price at checkout. And like, to be honest, I was actually surprised it wasn't more expensive. Because it was an 80-pound wheel of cheese.
Where the fuck am I going?
And it was only $3,000.
Can I not open?
But Parmigiano Reggiano is like super expensive.
Yeah, it's a high grade stuff.
But like, you're using it as a wheel for your car.
What the fuck does it want me to do?
So why not use a cheaper cheese that would be harder? Because Parmigiano Reggiano, you can put it in the microwave and it'll like melt. If you put regular Parmesan cheese from like the grocery store in the microwave, it'll just blacken. It'll just burn because there's not enough like oil
Is this
in it.
not the attack? Do I have to get something else to attack?
That's an attack.
That's what I thought, but it wasn't doing anything.
You don't have Devil Trigger with Sparta until M22, so use Alistor.
Oh, thank God, we're out of the water.
My sister sided with the lockdowners and it gave me permanent trust issues.
Oh no. It put me back in the water.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to look up. Yeah, it's... I think COVID was a big experiment in seeing how much they could control people and how much they could destroy social cohesion. And I think it's an experiment that was largely a failure. And I think that whole like world order is failing. And I think COVID was kind of pushing things too far. But that doesn't mean that there aren't some people that you can't trust because of how they reacted.
What do I do? I feel like perhaps more transparency would be nice. Come on. Come on, man. Why do you gotta tilt the camera so much and give me vomity?
When COVID was still in New York City...
What the fuck?
And it hadn't gotten out to New Jersey yet, people were pretty nervous about it. Because we didn't really know how bad it was.
That's a cutscene. But this is an actual jump.
Weird.
So you can understand why I was confused.
Yeah.
I got the philosopher's egg.
Of course. Who doesn't need one of those? Yeah, you better taunt that jump first. Show it who's boss.
God damn it. What do I do now?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. I can't keep up with this game.
I don't know what I was talking about.
COVID.
Oh, yeah. So there was someone who was walking their kids, or walking with their kids, and their kids were on like one of those like
Did not look great.
car things that they like use their feet to pull the car, and they were doing it on the sidewalk. And I was like telling my brother, like, well, you know, walk on the grass, like walk wide around, like go step in the street for a second so the kid can go by. And my brother was like being like obstinate, like you can't get COVID from like breathing near someone, because like the news hadn't told him that yet, so he like wouldn't believe COVID was real. Because it was, if you remember in the beginning, Trump said that COVID was dangerous, and so
everyone tried to treat him as though he was racist for that.
Yeah, and so all of the news things that like a lot of my family outsources their brain to told them that that you don't have to worry about COVID. And so in that little window of like a couple days,
What the fuck did that do?
you know, that was really annoying. I was like chewing him out. I was like, "What are you, a fucking biologist?" Oh, because the people in the news that lie about everything else told you should go scare this woman because she like, so the woman like doesn't want her kid to get COVID, right? But he's riding his like car thing, and he doesn't know because it's like what COVID is like news of as of like 3 days ago, and it's like you're choosing to be mean to this random woman because the news like told you to, and it's really like it was really like infuriating. And then like next week it would flip and it would be like now
you have to believe the exact opposite.
Yeah, now COVID is super scary and you got to believe that. And then after a while it was like, wait a second, now COVID cases aren't ending in like fatalities, it's not that dangerous. And then I was kind of like I was kind of like, maybe we don't have to be so concerned, but it was like the news was in full swing, and it was like, you know, like my parents would say stuff, and I was like, where'd you get that from, though? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it would just, it was like,
oh.
COVID wasn't real until the news told them it was, and then...
Examine the torch. What torch?
It suddenly was
there
like...
a torch? I mean, like...
I really looked up to my sister growing up. She's a pharmacist at Harvard now, having her side of the lockdowners, and then BLM broke something in me. Yeah, I think BLM is kind of harder to forgive. Because it literally is like a movement that exclusively advocates for not your rights. Like, it's exclusively for someone else's rights, and then like the concept of all lives matter was like racist and evil, and it's like
threatening to them. This torch, this thing. I already hit X to it, and it didn't do anything last time. Now it's doing something. God damn it.
The thing is, though, people who are easily swayed by like social pressure to believe something like BLM. Damn, it's the sludge. It's the sludge spider again. People who are easily swayed by that social pressure, you have to remember they'll be easily swayed by your social pressure too. So.
I already forget how to beat it.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Whew. So. I like to be very like fair and intellectual when I'm like having discussions with people and like very understanding of their side, but
I would never.
the more like unreasonable people that I interact with, the more I sort of realize that you can be like that on a case by case basis.
What the fuck is that?
But some people will like require that you bully them in order to have a conversation. And I think some people get really brave from watching like the Colbert Show or whatever, and then they're like, "Yeah, I'm super right." And then when you get really angry at them, and you tell them that they're like retarded to their face, all of a sudden it's like they don't do it anymore.
It's all shattered. Alright, how do I beat this guy?
And it's like, I don't know. It feels mean, like, to explain it. Like, it doesn't sound very nice. But at the same time, like, having been in these situations where...
That's right, the fucking balls.
Oh, yeah. Like, having been in these situations where people are like...
Oh, man. Fuck.
being nasty. Like, there was someone who was, like, very pointedly...
Ah. Come on. Oh, God. It's tough. It's very tough, man.
I was having this conversation with someone who was very pointedly,
I am dead.
like...
I won't be dead.
With like the tact of like a child, was going like this Karen. He was someone who was named Karen, right? It wasn't someone who did anything. It was someone who actually had the name Karen, and she was like, "Can you believe she still like has the name Karen?" It's like, okay, so she's supposed to change her name because of a meme? Like what? Like, and so I explained.
You explained that they're stupid.
Well, I was like, so... I explained to a third party, someone else in the conversation, like, in their face, I was like, so she's racist, and she hates white people, and she wants to make sure that you know she is against you advocating for yourself. Otherwise, she'll use that slur and call you a Karen to make sure that your life is as bad as possible. And I was, like, super rude about it. I was, like, super mean. And I was, like, very dismissive. And, like, it was, like, it's a very mean way to be. But it solved all my problems with this individual. Like, they didn't do this anymore. And then, by extension, it solved my issues with, like, other people who interact with the person. She's not being, like... rude and whatever. But it's not like a nice... It doesn't feel good to have to be like that.
Of course.
Like, you'd like to be able to just be like very reasonable and whatever. But like,
explain to them.
You're fighting against quite a lot, because like, so there was like this 4chan post that someone did a video on, and it was a pretty poignant post. The post is like, late night shows are essentially for babies, and they're using like hypnosis, because they will say some like contrived shitty point about anyone questioning the mainstream narrative, and then they turn on a light that says clap, and everyone claps and laughs on command.
Yeah.
And then the people at home are being trained every 20 seconds they
like
should
social pressured
Yeah.
into it.
every 20 seconds you are supposed to laugh and clap at a point that is like mainstream
Just
or
literally
something.
training you
Yeah.
to think that something is good or
Yeah.
bad.
And you know, and like that is basically what the monologue is. I mean, the joke timing is probably not there for hypnosis. It's probably there because that's like how quickly you're ready to laugh again. So like that's just they're writing it that way. But it kind of functions as hypno. And if people are feeding their brain garbage 24/7, yeah, like I don't know. It's like there. If you want someone to be like broken out of that, sometimes you have to be like aggressive. Like I don't know, but I don't want to give. Maybe I shouldn't be giving like advice on how to act in like social situations because like I typically, I don't think I'm skilled at social stuff, but I think I have like an innate like talent for it. If that makes sense. Like I feel like I'm very low skill. Like I don't really know exactly what to do, but I kind of have a little bit of intuition that usually is like fine. So I probably don't have any idea of like what I'm doing that works. She failed the milligram test hard. I don't know what that means. Accepting my big sister as an NPC hurts, man. Yeah.
Well, it's just
No,
milgram, not milligram.
Oh, yeah, I can't see. I'm not familiar, but yeah, no, it does suck. My brother is not someone who is unintelligent, but he is someone who thinks. When you ask him a question, he thinks first, what is acceptable to believe, and then he answers based on that. He doesn't think of what he believes, and he gets uncomfortable when you ask him what he believes. And when you say, like, specifically, like, no, do you think that that's true? It makes him uncomfortable. And, like, I don't like having to, like, do work to, like, break people out of, like, mind control. But...
Well, it's also people will see it as like an act of aggression.
Yeah. It's also, like, I think a lot of people, if you just make it clear that you'll be vicious and mean and bully them if they are, like, if they're actively, like, a piece of shit to you, it is enough social pressure that they're like, never mind what Stephen Colbert said, I'm going to just be a reasonable person. So, I don't know.
They just explain it's the one that checks if you're going to kill a person with electric shock because someone told you to.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that test, by the way,
it's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit more.
Yeah, they
finicky to get the results that they wanted.
They conducted the test multiple times, and it was in California. It was where they got the results that they wanted. Right. That's the other detail that gets left out. Right. It was like they had run the test like a dozen times, and everyone always refuses, and then they got certain people to accept, and then the test was, or the study was like, well, what's wrong with these fucking freaks? Because everybody else was like, fuck you, I'm not zapping someone. Most people understood that the test causes pain, right? And they would do it, and then if they heard the person yelp, they're like, no, I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
Or like, and some people, they were like opposed to it from the start. Like it was hard to get people to actually push the button. So like it's a much...
Yeah, they also did like a couple rounds where they would like just take out the yelling. It was just like, okay, so literally no idea if it's hurting them or not.
Yeah. And even, because I watched some of the footage from it, and like, even the ones that, even when it's silent, people are like, are you sure I can go to level 2? Like, do we need to go check on them? Should we go ask them if it's okay? Like,
yeah, right.
Like, there's a lot of people were very hesitant. So, but.
Because in general, you just don't have the instinct to hurt someone for no reason.
Yeah.
But you know. Anyway, I guess we should start wrapping up stream. Sorry,
yeah,
I was only on like one level throughout the entire
It's alright.
stream.
You got a sick boss kill.
Yeah, that's true.
I understand that, however, my sister would be one of the ones that would fail. My condolences, by the way. It's can't be easy, and I sympathize.
Yeah, some people are really hard programmed.
I hear, I don't know if it's true, but I hear that women are more susceptible to that sort of pressure.
Yeah.
It makes some sense, I guess.
Yeah, women are generally more susceptible to social pressure, and they also like push a lot of drugs to women at a young age.
Yeah, like birth control and stuff.
Yeah, that messes with how your brain functions.
Yeah, I don't know if this is like a white pill or a black pill, but I went to a liberal arts school, and almost every girl that I talked to in private was pretty right wing, but
I mean, historically, women have leaned right wing.
And that's the thing, right? Women historically have been very right wing, and then men have been like the left wing kind of thing, because to some extent, right? Because men can go and have sex with someone from another country, another people that they don't want to become part of, and then they can leave. They can go home. You can go to Guatemala and knock up a Guatemalan chick, leave, go home, no problems, nothing, no consequences.
Yeah.
Whereas women can't do that, and so they want, like, typically to like have like relations with people that are like of their own people and everything, and that's like just genetically like how women are. So, you know, I guess the pro strat is to like, well, you got to disrupt women in order to push things further left. You'd have to target women and bully them into
feminism came.
right. So that's like the thing, right? But despite like feminism, there's a lot of women who will say super right, even at a liberal arts college where everything's like super, and even like the most ardent.
As soon as you get them away from their friends.
Yeah, like I knew the most like ardent, screaming, like blue-haired feminist, and she was pretty right-wing in private, but she wanted to win the social game of right, and so she wanted to just be left-wing to win, to be on the top of the social order.
Yes.
So like she was very inauthentically a feminist, but she would scream and get angry and irate if other people weren't left-wing, and that's just because that's not fair, because you're not allowed to do that and then seem cool.
Yeah, if I'm not allowed to do that, then I'm not going to let you do that.
Yeah, it's like
crab in the bucket.
She felt entitled to be on top of the social order, and so when someone's cheating by an example is like, there was a black girl who was telling people that she liked me, and so random people would go and it's like, oh, are you gonna you gonna go talk to Shaniqua? And I was like, no, black girls are gross. And then people get angry, and I was like, but they are. I was like, I'm not attracted to that. And it's like, you can't say that. And I was like, are you sure? I'm not attracted to black girls. Oh, I did it again. What are you gonna do? And like, she gets super, super mad, right? Because I'm not allowed to. But then people thought that was cool, and people thought that was like what other girls thought that was like attractive, right? And then other girls would talk to me like later, you know, aside, and was like, oh, you know, that's like funny, you know, it's like that's cool or something. But I'm cheating. I'm breaking the rules. So like by showing that I'm not scared of like the social order, I'm becoming more attractive to the girls, and like to the other like men. I'm seeming
You're a rebel.
Yeah, I'm seeming stronger because I'm not afraid of the social order, but that's enraging to the people who are playing by the rules more closely.
It's like cutting in line.
Yeah. So like, yeah. So it's like it's not a positive trait that in public they're like, no, you should die. We should all die. I should die. We should all kill ourselves for being white, and that makes me the coolest person at the lunch table. That's a bad social.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
That's a really disgusting trait.
Bad rules.
But the reality is, most of these girls who are screaming feminists are just screaming because they want to win and they want to be on top of the social order, not because they believe any of this stuff. So, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing, if that's better or worse.
Like the theatrics of it, especially online on social media. You get like that the new like crazy fucking chick who's on the ice truck and she's screaming no. You've seen it
on the ice truck.
Well,
oh,
where they're deporting the migrants.
I thought you were talking about someone's getting run over by a Zamboni. I'm like, what?
That would be interesting too, but no. She's just for theatrics. She's just hanging onto this truck, pretending to be so dramatic and so heartbroken. As the truck goes by, she's like holding out her hands to the windows.
Yeah.
Oh, like stroking them. And it's like, okay, calm the fuck down. I know that you're not actually like this person. You're just putting on a big show.
If I was gonna write a comedy sketch, I would have a big bull dyke lesbian get out of the ice van and just like hit her in the face, like, the fuck are you talking to my girlfriend for, bitch? And just like start like pounding the shit out of her, like, don't fucking make faces at my girl. and then have like the other girl come out of the ice and just like, no, sweetie, I don't know her or anything. Like, she like kills her.
Or even better, she just doesn't even speak English. She just comes out speaking Spanish. Oh, I thought it was an ice cream truck. Yeah, that would also be pretty funny.
Just like a straight up like a Nazi in SS uniform gets out of the ice truck, is like in handcuffs, like, thank you so much, they decided to let me go. The handcuffs come off.
You saved me.
They give him back his Luger, starts shooting minorities.
And she's like, wait!
No, put him back in the truck.
He's like, well, I'm sorry, you stood in front of our truck, there's nothing we can do, them's the rules. We have to let everybody go now. Yeah.
I thought of another story, but we're at the end of the stream, and so I can't sin by talking about the most like.
You cannot sin. You have to save it for next stream.
But yeah.
So anyway, I think more and more girls are kind of turning away from feminism. Mm-hmm. It's kind of the first step in the right direction, honestly.
Yeah. Hey, how about free comment? I have a video for you. I'll put it in the chat. It'll white pill you. I think it is admittedly not my best work. Talking to a camera is strange. I'm not very good at it. But I have a video about a girl at my school who
is corrupted by fascist peen?
Yes. Yeah.
The exact story. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is this it? Or am I just gonna paste the same stream we were just on? Is this the right link? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not that good at it, right? But like I'm not super amazing at the like I've gotten better at talking to the camera and stuff. But that video is about a girl who was at my school who was kind of paying lip service to the like feminist stuff or whatever because she had a feminist roommate, and then she meets this guy who is super right wing, and she's like I heard the story very secondhand, where like she's explaining the different things that she's mad about her room. The feminist girl was in a lot of my classes, and she would be like, "Can you believe what my roommate said?" And the roommate being a normal girl who's attractive. And I never saw what she looks like, to be honest, but I heard her described as being attractive and white and right. And this guy that she falls for, also attractive, white with blue eyes and blonde hair, which was another point of contention. She would complain about things that her roommate would say, and her roommate would say stuff like, "Haha, teehee, isn't it so funny? He said that I'm not gonna work and I'm gonna stay home and we're gonna have 6 kids and he's gonna provide for us and we're gonna live in a homestead. Hee hee teehee. Isn't that so funny?" I said like, "Oh, I guess whatever you want." And she's like super mad about it. And then she would come in like the next class and she'd be like, "Oh, she said it's only physical. She swears it's only physical. I never want to get in the way of that, right?" And so it's like this so she's like lying, right? Because it progresses and progresses. She never breaks up with this guy. The whole school year I heard about him.
Yeah, she's in love with him.
Yeah, she's super in love with this guy. She it's all these like it's all a story. I try to link together a story full of all these anecdotes, but like some of them are very funny. Where like the guy goes like, she confronts him and is like, "Oh, I guess you're you're a Republican." He's like, "Republican? No, I'm a fascist."
Absolute Chad. I'd love to say that the next time somebody asks me my politics on YouTube.
Yeah, they're like at a party and she's like, "Can you believe it was at like the English department like party? How could he said he was a white Christian nationalist. What? That's not allowed." Like she was so upset.
Not allowed.
She's so mad, like constantly like so mad.
Yeah.
The funniest thing was the reason that I even ran into her at all. I mean, I guess I heard most of these stories because she was sitting physically next to me talking to someone else. But she told me some of the things, but I did not know her. She did not know anyone that I knew. She thought she did. I assumed that like John knew her. He did not. And like years later, he's like, "Oh, didn't you know her?" And it's like, "What? No. Why would she came up and started talking to you?" I thought that
she was just telling everyone.
I thought that you
trying to get help.
Yeah, I thought that you knew her. It's like, no. It's like, that's so unhinged. She's just coming up to strangers to tell
vent.
them. Yeah.
She doesn't have any friends anymore.
Yeah, the very first anecdote was, she didn't like someone that was in one of her classes and had the same name, and then her roommate was going on dates with this guy, and then she was like, "Oh, I hope it's not the same person," and then the roommate was like, "Oh, do you know so and so?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, that blue hair."
Yeah, of course.
And he's like completely unabashed, like just like, yeah, she's like a psycho, right? Yeah, she's like a psycho feminist. She believes all this like crazy stuff. Anyway, let me educate you, babe. Like, and just it's
always the bull nose ring.
I'll watch the video later. Yeah, I think if you need a white pill, it was very.
It's a very funny story.
Yeah, it was very happy, and it kind of illuminates the fact that like. A dude who shows a little bit of like social strength can just be like, "No, actually, over here, this is where the pastures and the this way. You're gonna be a trad wife. Yeah, you put on the apron and stuff. It'll be fine." Because like the way that the blue hair was telling the story to people, she was like, "Oh, she's so happy. She doesn't know like she's like so happy and thinks it's like this like great thing, but she doesn't know. She needs to like really. I was like, girl, you need to educate yourself. It's like
happiness isn't real.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bitch. Seems like she's real happy.
Yeah. And to all the guys out there, you'd be surprised, like, how much leverage you get with just a bit of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy just swooped in and took this girl.
Yeah.
On a ride on his fascist peen.
Yeah, she was a women's studies major, and then I don't think I put that in the video. But the roommate was a women's studies major, and then she was like, oh, I think I'm just gonna maybe I'll get a women's studies minor, like, later on. Like, she changed her degree, like, after meeting this guy. She was like, oh, yeah, all this shit is crazy. I'm gonna go over here and get a real degree.
Probably learn about homesteading instead. Yeah, that's
corrupted.
Smartest course correcting, honestly. That man saved that woman.
And there was a second story I had very similar. And there's a lot of those. Like you run into a lot of those. There was one that wasn't that interesting, where it was, similar story. I think it's not the most like flattering trait about women is that they're so malleable to something as like, weird as feminism, but I don't know.
Yeah, there's another like funny quote from like the founder of the feminist movement is like, we must we must stop the undeniable sexiness of fascism, or something like that.
Yeah.
And basically just like admitting that girls find fascism sexy.
Yeah.
And we must like prevent that.
Because it's like one ideology is like, yeah, you can have like random sex with strangers and you'll be totally alone your whole life except for your cats, and you're like,
and you have to work
until
you die.
And you have to work until you die. And then the other one is like, this guy from your own people is going to have a bunch of kids with you, protect you, and then these kids he's going to raise with you and care about you and like fall in love with you, and like, oh, love is apparently because this girl, she was very explicit that love is not like real, and it's like it's a way that men control women is by convincing them that they're in love.
That sounds like feminism. Yeah. It's terrible.
It's very explicitly, she used love bombing in that sense, that like trying to make a girl fall in love to trick her into monogamy was how she explained it.
Oh yeah, trick her.
Yeah, that's how she explained love bombing to me when I asked what love bombing was. I understand a lot of people define it differently, but she specifically was like, yeah, men use love to trick women into monogamy, and it's like, okay. So.
Weird.
Feminism hopefully on its way out, as everyone is sick of watching endless loser millennial cat women crash out on TikTok. Fair enough. Yeah.
They can all crash out all they want. It will not change the state of the world.
Yeah.
We are so back.
We are so back. Anyway, you guys have a great night, and feel free to vent more about the sister situation if it's bothering you or whatever, Mr. Comet, Mr. Free Comet.
Yeah.
First name Free, last name Comet.
We'll see you guys for the next stream. Good night, everybody.